Valuejet preseason action. This is match day. We've seen already 5 games in total. Should have been 6. Match before us, Kwara silence for the assistant coach of Shooting Stars, Aki Oluokere, who sadly passed on yesterday. We do hope that his soul rests in perfect peace. He was here on match day 1 of the Valuejet pre-season tournament 2025 when Ikorodu City hosted Shooting Stars. And just like that, say goodbye. Well, back to the action now. As a result of that, Shooting Stars will also not be playing the game today. And they will have both games from yesterday and today played tomorrow. And so what that means is immediately after this match you'll have the second game by 3 p.m. between Remo Stars and Ikorodu City, not 4 p.m., 3 p.m. So crossing your T's and dotting your I's as we get set for kickoff. Referee just making sure that everything is fine. Kwara United will be high in their elements after a 3-2 victory over Ikorodu City on match day 2. For Abia Warriors, it's just the one game, the draw against Rivers United that ended match day 1 as we get on the way here at the Remo Stars Stadium. It's been an interesting 2 days of action, and Kwara United have been one of the teams that have lit up this tournament, coming into the book quite early, hands behind the back, settling the penalties there. One of the commentaries, my name is Samuel Bamshevi, Sammy Bam, and I will be doing this alongside Anthony, as has been the last 2 days of the competition. Well, another morning, this time afternoon, for us, good game of football we're expecting today, isn't it?
Yes, good day of football we expect. Like you said, yesterday we finished with a good game of football, and hope we'll start the same. Well, it's so sad to see how today started. Just want to say condolences to Shooting Stars for the loss of their stand coach Aki Oluokere, and may his soul rest in peace. But back to football now. Kwara United winning against Ikorodu City yesterday, a very good game for them. A game where you feel that maybe they could have scored more goals. Ikorodu City have also taken their chances, but from the onset it's always looked like an high scoring game, so no surprises with the way it ended with the goals. But kudos to them with the way they played this season, this tournament. First game you could say, oh, they did not deserve to lose to Remo Stars, but they could not take their chances. Abia Warriors, they played that match against Rivers United on game week 1 where they played 0-0 in a game that had few or no chances at all, so they will be looking to redeem themselves today. But I'll be expecting a very good game.
We will be expecting a very good game, and also on the menu today is the fact that after the Valuejet Cup, the Nigeria Super Eagles, the Chan Eagles, will be in action at the second group game of the Chan tournament where they face the Sudan in a very, very delicately poised match after losing the opening game to Senegal by a goal to nil. They will be hoping to get back 2 winning ways and well, set themselves on the right turn to progress from the group. But here's how these two teams start today. For Abia Warriors, it's Okemute Oda who is in goal. Quite experienced, played for a variety of MPFL clubs. Ekpere Oguocha, Faiz Chibrin, Maxwell Kangeshima, Emmanuel Obuagu is alongside them, and Innocent Gabriel, David Emmanuel, Tahir Abubakar, who spent last season at El Kanemi Warriors, Kashmir Azubike, Shindimepri, and Ogunjimi Samuel starts for the side. There's experience on the bench in Imo Obot, Kunle and Deleke, as well as striker Emeka Obioma. For Kwara United, still in goal is the penalty hero against the Ikorodu City, Suraj Ayelesho. Had to save, but one had to be retaken. The experience, vastly experienced, there's Ibrahim Yahaya, Luashegun Oguribide, I beg your pardon, who played with Rema Stars last season. Also Philip played with Ayimba, and he's among the host of players that moved from Ayimba to Abia Warriors, just from one end of Abba to the other. There's Arinze Ogbona, Salaudin Aliuj is here from Sporting Lagos, Junior Aimufua, Akani Akim starts today, Kelvin Leku, Mohamed Alo, and Isa Gata. On the bench, they've got Tohib Kidadu, and forwards was Hugh Jimo, as well as goal scorer Babatunde Bra. He's got 2 goals in this competition already. And defenders Musa Abdul Hafiz and Kabir Mohammed. Yes, Kwara United in possession, coming forward. Akil able to stood on his feet and get that one away. It's very important watching this stream live and comment on YouTube. Do well to drop your comments. You know how we do it. Or take your comments and let's interact. What are your predictions for this game? What you expect from Kwara United? They've been this brightest light in this competition, Kwara United. The 2 games have been really, really good. The loss against the Remo Stars and the win against Ikorodu City. They've shown a lot of clinical ability, and it's something to be positive about going into the new season.
Yes, like I said earlier, they've been one of those teams that has really given us beautiful football to watch. They played beautifully, they've attacked well, they defended well. Their crosses have been troubling the 2 teams they faced so far, against Remo Stars, against Ikorodu City. Their wingers have been so on point. Like you said earlier, Babatunde Bright is also very good, scoring 2 goals so far in this competition.
And just like that, Abia Warriors says, hold my beer, I've got a better cross. What a goal to start this competition today. Amazing header with a diving header from Chindi Mepring. Great cross, but the finish was absolutely beautiful. Left on mark, and he just swung his head at that one. Brilliant goal, you know.
That's a very, very good crosser coming in. And when you look at the goal, you could ask that did it go into the net, was inside net, but like you said, it was a very good header. Imagine talking about Kwara United being good with crosses and putting a lot of crosses into the box, and Abia just said, you know what, if we can do it, we can also do it. And that was a fantastic header by Chindi Pepring and Abia Warriors.
Well, impressive, that one. What a start it is from Abia Warriors. Just when we were praising Kwara United for their good start in the competition, well, They've gone ahead to concede a very, very fine goal. Oh, still early days, so which means that there's still a lot of time to get back into this one, certainly. Abia Rovers in possession. Good turn, but this time Siraj equal to the tax. Oladipo Shiodem says 3-1 for Kwara United to win. Well, Abia Rovers have got their one, so you're trying to say all 3 goals left in this game is from Kwara United. Kimwale praise. More unique. Says, may the best team win, but I'm standing with Kwara United. Before cup, we go stand with Abdul Kudus. Olayinka says up Kwara United. How many boys? Yes, I'm doing very well. Alasiri Muftown says up United. Aremus Bao says, let's go again today. How many boys? Are well now they go. Now don't consider one now they go. And yes, praise. Akoni does start today. And Laughing says both teams easy to lose possession. The scoreline has been updated. We apologize if we took too long. And there's that goal again. The cross was from Tahir Abubakar of the corner. Suraj. Salahuddin Aliyu. And Abia is regaining possession and they cut forward now. They've got to run on the other side. He was going for the ambitious long range lob. For 10 minutes on the clock, it's Abia who lead by a goal to no. That header from Mepring Chindi. It's currently what separates the two sides. Long ball forward, looking for the run of Ibrahim Yahaya. Finds him, but somehow he can't keep it under control. Throwing to Abia Warriors. Junior Mufua unable to bring that one under control. And Abia Warriors get the throw. And out of play for a corner kick. Chance for Abia Warriors to get bodies up front. And Junior stands over the corner. Crosses low, is something from the training ground, doesn't work out for them. That back here. Goal kick taken. Kemute. Free kick to Abia Warriors. Well, we've got the rain pouring down in Kenya here and just makes the playing a little more difficult for these guys with lovely skill on the right hand side by Arinze Mbona. Now pass forward. Cross comes into the box for his second. Mepring. And defended rolled on by Salahuddin Aliyu. Forcing the ball out for a corner. And Abia is looking dangerous on the attack. Here's a corner again. Are they going to be beaten twice? Now swinger is going to be from Tahir Abubakar, the creator of the fest. The referee just have been talking to you with Hakim Akani and Emmanuel Ugwagu. In such as the experienced player, and the referee gives the pick into Hakim. Didn't come up with that one very well. Now we switch to the corner. Tahir standing over it. Cross comes in, headed out. Abia is still in possession. And doing well to clear the lines through Ibrahim Yahaya. Launches it forward for Mufwa. Defended over. Kwara United looking to defend as Abia Warriors come forward. David Emmanuel just sneaking that one into the front for Chindi. Another play for corner kick. Corner kick, Abia Warriors. Swung in. And defensive head out of play for yet another corner. Chance to send the ball into the box. This time it's deeper and it's straight into the hand of Suraj. Well, first quarter of an hour played here. Abia seems to have been the better side and more dominant of the two. So quite impressive how they started this game.
Yes, it's quite impressive how they started this game, but when you look at how Kwara United have played so far in this competition, you'll be surprised to see how they are playing today, and you feel like maybe because Abia Warriors had an extra day to rest, but they started this game very well. They've had like 5 or 6 corners, they put in a lot of crosses, they're attacking very well, and it just shows that you now pose the question that what happened against Rivers United? Why did we not see this kind of football against Rivers United? But football is so inconsistent, you don't know what you are getting until the players get on the pitch of play. But so far so good. I've been impressed by the boys from Abia.
Well, it's the first goal of this competition. And a win here gives them 4 points and takes them up to the top of the table alongside Remo Stars, who will just be ahead by goals, depending on what the result of the next game is. Tahir Abubakar gets past his marker and wins the free kick for Abia Warriors. Referee showing a second yellow card to another Kwara United player. And this time it's Arinze Obunna. Well, you see just stepping away from him, Tahir Abubakar. And Obunna just shot to the side. That's 2 bookings and 2 for yellow card for Kwara United players. Arinze's got one, and Keane's got the other. Cross. Now for the free kick should be expected. Daniel Emmanuel standing on the ball for Abia Warriors. We've got bodies up front. And he goes to it for goal himself, and I'm wondering, this is just a continuation of all of the free kicks we've seen in this tournament.
That have been bad in this tournament, and it has to be free kicks from every team. They don't care where the free kick is being taken. We've seen a lot of the free kick, and it asks the question, why do you think you can score from that far? But like you said, it's just a continuation of what we see from the one and the two, so I'm not surprised to see that.
Players should be doing better. Kwara United in possession. Then defending probably Brandy higher. Status ground. Salahuddin gets the ball back. Sets it forward. Looking for the run of Hakeem. Akanito brings it down on the chest. And now brings into play. Move for Hakeem, crosses into the area, header. Abia is clearing the line, and coming forward now themselves on the other side. Here's Daniel. Pass into the middle. Kashmir finding Tahir Abubakar, has a runner on the outside, makes use of him. The Pele Ogwocha, and defending done by Ogoribide for a throw-in. Cross comes in, and the header straight into the arms of the goalkeeper. And what a strike that one was from really wayward one, I should say, from Kelvin Leku. Kashmir. Ball up wide to Tahir. And defending done by Ubona. Out of play for a goal kick. Still taking your comments and predictions. Kenya rain. So sprayed. Kwara United coming forward. Allow. Cross comes in. Okay, Muti. It's there to gather. Trying now to make use of the width of the pitch and make use of those crosses that have been so dangerous from them. Kwara United. Oh, okay, Muti Oda. Lovely skill. Coming forward now, out of play, free kick. Just a little too much in the commitment from Kashmir Azubike. Referee having some talking to with the Abia Warriors play. Just a little too eager there, challenging and hefty challenge on Ariza Bona. Ogoribide for Kwara United. Plays it up front. And Leku. And we should go. Kwara United. Who were building something there. It's Abia who get the free kick. Played up, played forward, and just headed to goalkeeper by Yahaya. Kwara United come forward. Junior Mufua up against the captain. He goes into the middle. Good take as well. Set it up for Ibrahim Yahaya's cross is blocked. And throw it to Kwara United. That was a better build-up. Much better build-up from Kwara United. And you have to applaud the move from Junior Aimufua. The hold the play as well from Kelvin Leku. Seems to be a problem for the player down on the turf. Might not be able to continue. Quick release. Okay with the order, but Yahaya intercepts. And it's also intercepted from him. Abia is coming forward on the left hand side. Tahir driving into the box and losing possession. Good coverage by Salahuddin. Hakim just does well to keep possession. Now the foul will go against him if he continues. Referee let's play continue now. Play pull back for the handball for Kelvin. Emmanuel Ugwabu for the free kick for Abia Warriors. Goes with a Lidu Dink up front, looking for Dennis Hestahir, who's now coming to the left hand side. We're going to be leaves that one for Suraj. I mean, for a player who you've been hearing his name a lot in the MPFL, Suraj, just how good has the veteran been in this Valuejet Cup?
It's been good. We said he had a save yesterday. Saved the first penalty from Kodu City. Saved the second one, but has to be taken because the ref said he was off his line. He had a couple of saves also in the first game against Tremor, also yesterday against Kodu City. So his experience has really come to play for Kwara United so far in this tournament. He's had saves upon saves, so it's good to see him still playing at top level.
Top level football. To Oh, we've seen past half an hour played here, and still the one goal. One very good goal, I should say. Oh, the free kick going against Abia Warriors, Chinde Mepring. I thought he was going to be through on goal again. Or at least have set up a teammate. Just called back for that foul on Salahuddin Liu. Gunribide. He's available on the left hand side. To make use of him. Bona. To the center. Here's Salahuddin. Gets it back from Aimufwa. Yahaya. Junior Aimufwa. The train comes in. Here's Junior. Yahaya. Akim. Arinze Ogbonna. Kwara United coming forward. Akim looking to just shift the pass into Kelvin. Doesn't find it. Junior away from one and wins the free kick. Just barged behind by Tahir, who is already on a yellow card as well. This referee has been quite generous with yellow cards today.
Yes, he's spraying it like dollars. Once you once you commit a foul, he's setting his mark straight. I think he's letting the players know that I'm in charge here, so you just have to adhere to whatever he wants you to adhere to, and that is what he's done so far. It's good to see it, because when you look at from the Matchday 1 and Matchday 2, it felt like the ref were struggling to use their yellow card, did not want to use their yellow card, but today so far we've seen him give out like 3 or 4 yellow cards to players on the pitch, and it looks like it's going to be the way for him today.
Popping forward, Salahuddin getting the better of Tahir. So Abia is regaining possession and coming on that right hand side now. Back to Boago Emmanuel. Oh, lovely skill. That one by Samuel Ogunjimi. Wide now. Abia is coming on the right hand side. Great pace. Play the ball in behind the defender. Arinze Ogbonna covering up. And Kwara United playing out from danger. Gunribide. Akim Akoni has pressure on him. Referee says play on. Boagu.
Send everybody to back. Tell everybody to back. Ah, you're not supporting.
Coming forward. Not the best of step over. I didn't get past your marker and just elected to shoot anyways. At that time, David Emmanuel throwing to Abia Warriors. That ball just coming off from Arinze Ogbonna. Looks like it's going to be a long throw. To find someone in the box. Has got height in Arinze, and yes, they're looking for him. And the header out. Header coming from Chinde Mepring, the man whose header provided us the only goal in the game so far. As we trickle down the final minutes of the first half. Brahim Yahya brought down. Free kick. Ball launch forward. I move forward, can't get ahead too. Yes, Tahir for Abia Warriors. Free kick. That one just seemed to have come off the shoulder. Of Maxwell Kangeshima. Arinze Ogurivide wanders it forward. As far as Azubike, who puts it out of play for throwing to Kwara United. Bunna. Oguribide. Here's Oguribide running on the outside. The pass just too heavy for him. But the ground is wet. Just tends to roll a little bit faster, and those heavier balls and the bouncing ones will skid off the surface as well. It's a little difficult and dangerous for goalkeepers to save. Launch forward. Brahim Yahya. Now they've got space. Junior Amufwa. Well, takes too long on the right hand side. Then sets across inside. Kemute gets his feet to it and wins a free kick. With that challenge from Makim. And you wonder what Junior Amufwa was doing on the right hand side there. that explains it. He's felt a muscle. It seems like he's going to be withdrawn. Yes, noticed that he wasn't moving very well. He had a lot of space to drive into. Seems like he's just feeling his muscles. Have to be controlled. Okay, Bute. So we are in the 45th minute of this game. Well, not too many stoppages. We should see fairly about 3 minutes additional time to this first half. Arenze. Foul. Free kick to Kwara United. Philip Salaudin pass. Almost caught up the ball. Higher in possession now. Bringing it forward for Kwara United. It's got a runner in Isa Gata. Able to find him. Ogwago's clearance, not the best one. And headed out. But Goribide will regain possession for Kwara United. Forward for Akeem. And lead to put out of play. Or trying to Kwara United by Imperial Ogwacha. It's almost half-time. Has this been the kind of half you expected in this game?
Well, for Abia Warriors, of course, they would love this because, of course, they are leading, but they've played better compared to how they played in the first half. For Kwara United, maybe the rain, but they've not really played as much as I expected them to because of how they played in the first two matches. But it's been a very good game. I think it started very well, both teams creating chances, attacking, but it slowed down in the last couple of minutes. It may be due to the wet weather, and maybe both teams are still finding it difficult to adjust to the weather. But it's been a good half of football.
It's just a little problem for Kebuti Oda there. And making a save from the effort from Kelvin Leku, who was driving onto him. Goalkeeper Mark got there first. And Leku trying to push the ball. I do hope it's not as serious as the Kwara United man. He's already on his feet, Kelvin Leku. Kebute is up. Into stoppages already. And the referee calls it for half-time. Here's the game today. The first game of Matchday 3. Abia Warriors ahead by the header from Chinde Mepring off a good corner kick taken by Tahir Abubakar. And after that, not seen many chances, but not really seen any clear-cut chances in the game. So it's halftime here. Abia Warriors in the lead, 1-0 against Kwara United. Back out for the second half of action at this first game of Matchday 3 of the 2025 Valuejet pre-season tournament. Yes, the Valuejet Cup. Abia Warriors currently lead this one by a goal to nil. They've come out in the second half like they want to show some intent. Shot by Matsuo Kangeshima. Seemed to be a change by Abia Warriors. Seems to be the introduction of Ikina Ogu. But 6 substitutions for Kwara United at the break. We've seen the introduction of Musa Abdulafiz, Kabir Muhammad, Shola Abdul Rahim, Dari Ajibola, Gidado Tohib, and 2 goal scorer in the competition, about to name right. I mean, if you're a player who is on a trial, for instance, or you've just been signed by a club to score 2 goals in 2 games, I think that would excite the coach, isn't it?
Yes, that would excite him. Came in yesterday, scored against the Ikorodu City, and also scored in the first game against Lemon Star. So he scored in both games he has played. So for a team looking for goal who are behind, of course you expect them to bring in a player that have scored in every game he has played so far this competition.
So to my Kwara United people watching on the stream, congratulations, you've got yourself even another striker. There's Babatuni Bright, there's a Wasiu Jimo who's still here, and there's still Isa Gata and allow so much firepower now for Kwara United. Kwara United can now go on to win the MPFL title for the first time.
It's still early. They've always been consistent in recent years. Was it 3 seasons ago they finished 4th, where we could not have an Ivy Cup, and they went to represent Nigeria on the continent. So they've always been a consistent top 5, top 10 finishes. But it's still early to say, oh, they would go on and win the MPFL, because last season they didn't finish top 5. They are playing in the CAF competition because they won the FA Cup. So, but they have enough firepower, they have experience, they have young guys. Combination of both. Well, they can definitely challenge for it. But to say Kwara United will go on and win the league, it's still early days. I can't stick my head out.
You did mention that we were playing on the continent. They've got experience playing on the continent. Played against ASFAR at some point in the second preliminary round of the CAF Confederations Cup. Won that the first leg in Lagos at the Mobalaji Johnson Arena before losing Barkane. Yeah, it was RS Barkane and at ASFAR. Play down for Abia Warriors. That's Tahir Abubakar. Free kick. Taken forward. Defending done by Arinze Bunna, but his pass to the goalkeeper is way too heavy. Corner kick to Abia Warriors, and maybe a chance for another. There's something from the training ground as Tahir Abubakar gives a sign. Good shot. Puts her first foot to it, and the second the cross is blocked. Kwara United coming on the attack now. Ibrahim Shola. Gata. And free kick to the Hamadi boys. A club with so many nicknames right from previous times, and even currently you saw people still do Hamadi boys, some people still say Afonja Warriors. So many names. Maybe we should add another one for them at this tournament.
Well, it's the beauty of football. Everybody has what they want to call their club. So it's a traditional and modern kind of way of giving clubs nickname. If you're a traditional person, that means maybe you're a core Yoruba person or someone that has been supporting the club for very long. You can say, oh, they are for their warriors. But you are someone that maybe the Gen Z kind of supporter or someone that just be supporting the club. Nobody can say, oh, they are money boys. But it's just how it is in football, where different clubs have different nicknames because of the section of fans who believe, okay, this is what we want to call the club, and this is nickname we want to give the club. So it's good to see them just people knowing that, oh, they have more than one name you can give to the club, because of course Kwara United is a traditional club. It's been a club that has been in existence for a long time.
The cross from Isa Kata. Well overhit and out of play for a goal kick to Abia Warriors. Who will keep on just gliding towards their first 3 points in the competition. Remember, this competition is a league format, so everyone is going to have to play everybody. And as it stands, Remo stay at top of the table with 4 points, and just behind them will be Abia Warriors at the moment with 4 points as well. Remo Stars just be ahead by a goal scored. Abia Warriors have only scored 1 goal in this competition. And in third position will be Kwara United. By eventual better goals scored against them compared to Equalizer City, who will be fourth as it stands. And there's going to be Rivers United with 2 points in fifth, and Shooting Stars currently bottom with no points and will not be playing today, so they have 2 games of standing, and both games will be played tomorrow based on the scheduling. Had to pull out from playing yesterday and today due to the loss of their assistant coach Aki Olu. They had a minute silence in honor of him. We pray that his soul rest in peace. Yahaya. Offside against Abia Warriors. Idad. Philip also. And here they come forward on the right hand side, Ini Manuel Isa Gata. And free kick should be to Kwara United. And Kabir Muhammad just brought down close to the edge of the area. Shola Abdul Rahim is going to take charge of the set piece. And just after this one, there will be Remo Stars against the Rivers, against the Equalizer City. Lots of bodies in green in that box. Two-man wall at the near post. Shola plays it low and looking to hit the first time. Abdulaziz didn't quite walk out. Gidado regains possession for Kwara United. His cross is blocked by Obuagu. And needs to be careful not to give it away there. Does very well. To Rinze Ubuna. Toib. Good pass. Oh, just a little too heavy that one. Abia Warriors can't come forward. Kwara United have started on the better side. The changes they've made seem to have made them much more stable And they're now commanding more attacking threats as the cross from Yahaya comes in. And the defending well done by Jibrin. Abia Warriors now will play out from the back. Tahir. Guago. Emmanuel. Sends it forward. And forced kindly for Abia Warriors. They go on the volley. Goalkeeper out of his line. Makes a clearance. The striker goes down. Play on, says the referee. And Kwara United can't clear the lines. Well, just at a knocked on header from Chinde Mepring. Here's Bright. He's gotten himself in good positions in the last 2 games to score, strike assistance. Gata. Kidado back to Gata. And pass just in behind for Yahaya. Can he keep it in play? He does keep it in play. Flag stays down. Isa Gata once again. Send it across into the area. Send it too much and wildly overheat. Goal kick to Abia Warriors. Wagu close down quickly, or able to get his pass out. Faiz Jibrin. His pass is caught out. Shola does well to stay on his feet and keep possession. Has a runner on the outside. Makes use of Yahaya. Back to Shola. Sends a cross into the area. Obuagu clears it. And does very well to team up with the player. For the Warriors, Chimdi. Free kick. Kwara United. Just the on the face of Newman Dari Ajiwala. Man with the pink hair. Kidado. He's playing more centrally today. Played on the right side of the midfield for Kwara United in the fixture against the Remo Stars. Now enjoying a lot more freedom in the middle. The cross comes in, Owagu with a block and sends it out of play for a corner. Taken short. Right. And forced kindly for Kwara United. He has a knack at it. And doesn't go on target. Not effort from Ibrahim Yahaya, the right back. His face lit up. We saw that one open for him. Raj hasn't really been tested in this game. He's had quick reactions to some of those balls that have gone past the defense of Kwara United. Dari. Arinze. Back to Arinze. Sees space to shoot. The strike comes off a defender, another play for a corner. Kwara United are becoming an enterprising and more better on the attack now. Seem to be waking up to the kind of game they want to play. Kabir Mohammed to deliver this one. Press comes in, Darren's free, and the follow-up from him. Kwara United find themselves an equalizer on the hour mark. What a statement from the new man who's just come in. Well, he had his header first blocked, and he fell kindly for him on the follow-up. And Daria Ajibola takes full advantage, brings Kwara United level.
Well, that was a very good and well-taken goal by Kwara United. It looked like they've come out with all guns blazing in second half. They've created a lot of chances. The sub they made has worked for them, and it's so deserving that they've got this goal. Like you said, the cross came in, and it was so free. Now the Abia Warriors defenders have to ask themselves, why was he free like that in the box? But at the end of the day, he took his chance, and Kwara United are level.
Kwara United are level. And Abia Warriors dropped down the table. That's what it means. They will be on 2 points from 2 games, same as Rivers United. Kwara United will currently go top of the table. Kwara United will still remain behind Remo Stars. We'll have 4 points from 2 games. Kwara United will have 4 points at the moment as well. The Remo Stars having scored more goals. Will be ahead. So the table will currently remain the way it is. Remo Stars, Kwara United, Ikorodu City, Abia Warriors, Rivers United, and Shooting Stars. Well, so far, no team is running away at the top of the table, so it's still very tight. Shala Abdurrahim over this free kick for Kwara United. Kabir Mohammed's header is blocked, and Abia has come forward through Tahir Abubakar away from Shola, who does well to get a foot into it. Philip Ozo Gidado away from the challenge from his former teammates, Tahir Abubakar. Both players played for Ikorodu City for a couple of seasons together. Gidado loses his footing. Tahir is robbed off the ball. Back to the bright. Philip Ozo. Is Yahaya driving into the box. Good pass to Gidado. Stays on his feet. Able to bring in Gata on the wide. Good cross in. And they're doing very well to defend now. Abia Warriors, that seems like Kwara United have come out the stronger team.
Yes, they have come out the stronger team in the second half. That's what you expect from a very good team who goes down so early in the game. From that Abia Warrior chance where they scored goal from the header. But this second half, we've had 18 minutes play, and it's been all Kwara United trying to make sure that they don't lose this game. They've had chances, they've scored a goal, they've created chances, and they've defended so well. Abia Warriors have not threatened them so far in this second half. So it's good to see them come out like that. But Abia Warriors still have a lot of work to do if they want to get something from this game.
They now need to work so desperately on the set pieces. Seem to be more trade for Kwara United set pieces with the introduction of Dari Chiba. Oh, clumsy defending. Just making a footing. So stop that chance and go for Chindi Meprik. His eyes just lit up there, Chindi, and looking to get his second goal of the game. Didn't work out quite well for him. Dari, quick to react. goal to Kwara United. Qatar Heritage. Possession with Tahir Abubakar for Abia Warriors. Comes inside, looking to run past Arinte, who stood his ground. Throwing to Abia Warriors. Where Tahir, good turning. Abia Warriors remain in possession, doing very well now. Train Abia Warriors. The final touch might have come off from Abia Warriors, David Emmanuel, referee. Able to see that. Free kick. Kotoko versus Kwara United will be great. Absolutely. Kwara United and Asante Kotoko play in the CAF Confederations Cup first preliminary round, first leg in Ghana. The winner will play against the Wydad Casablanca. Not the best of opponents that any of these wants to face in terms of getting into the group. But hey, and Adai Kofi says the Kotoko will beat this team. Says the cutting person. And Pray says, Kwara United, please get your head in the game, and they do. She screams, "Go job, get in, boys, get in, crazy Italy." Son from the West says, amazing Omomi. Let's convert our chances. Pray says, Gidado the ball today, or like yesterday. He's such a fine midfielder on his day. And Are backs up Praise's comment, says, yes, Gidado is dazzling well today. Abdul Kudu says, we must win this match. Up Harmony boys. We see all your comments. Thank you very much for engaging. That's a yellow card to Philip Ozo. Sending me a message. Sam, hope you can see we are going well. Don't worry. Kwara United for the MPFL title this season. Big signings everywhere. We've got Wasiu Jimo, we've got Babatunde Bright now, who has 2 goals in the competition from 2 games. Dado in the midfield. Wow, big names for Kwara United. They should be challenging for the title. They should get to the semi-final of the CAF Confederations Cup. Such a big club.
I don't know if you are being serious or you are just trying to make Are. You're just trying to taunt Are. I don't know which one you are doing, but yes, they've been impressive. Throughout this tournament, they've been one of those teams that played very well. But like I said earlier, when it comes to the CAF competitions, it's a different ball game entirely. You meet players that are more experienced, players that I don't want to use the word better, but player that, let me say better, let's be say with ourselves. You see player, because Nigerian clubs in the CAF competition has been maybe some unlucky with the draws, some has been below par, but for Kwara United, they will be happy to say, okay, at least we get to represent the country on the continental. We get to represent the country on the continent again, but it's good to see them playing good football. A lot of experienced players, a lot of players we've worked over the years, and yes, they have a very good team. You look at the players in which they are even portraying in this competition. The likes of Isagata, the likes of Suraja Ileso, Akoni was amazing last season, Toib Gidado. So they have good players that can make them maybe vie for the league or try and finish in the top 3, but it's a long season, but they've started soon.
As the hour started, so 17 minutes on the clock, 1 goal apiece. That brings header captain by Dare for Kwara United. said I'm whining them. I don't whine, Quite right there for the title. Let's go. Let's go, Amanu boys. Is here for Ja Warriors now? Tambambo Clement says Kotoko football that they are playing is more compact. Quality player more than this team. Okay. And Ari has a message for Atinuke. Says my Harmony boys will do well in CAF. Keep calm. And Tambambo goes on to say Kotoko will finish this Kwara United. I'm really looking forward to that game. Even though there's been another yellow card in this match. Now I've lost count. And this time it's for Babatu the Bright. It seems to be about 4 players from Kwara United on yellow cards now. And praise backs aside. Kwara United also has quality players. This is a pre-season game, just a test run to employ better legs. Keep calm and wait for them in Kumasi. 71 minutes on the clock. Abia Rose 1, Kwara United 1. Abia Rose come forward. It's a good pass into the box. Here Slaves. Abia gets possession for. There's also Philip. Pass caught out. Well, 4 changes for Abia Warriors. Corner comes in. Played with much depth. Good hand from Oda. Kemite. Changes from Abia Warriors has Emo Bot come in. For this tournament. This is the 4th edition of the Valuejet pre-season tournament. It's proudly sponsored by Valuejet Airline, with flights available to you from Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, Jos, and even Owerri. And just fly with Valuejet if you have any of those needs. Visit www.flyvaluejet.com. Yes, those are the places where they operate. Lagos, Abuja, Jos, Owerri, Port Harcourt, Malabo, Banjul, Cotonou, Accra, and many more as they keep expanding. Iken Ogbu is on as well as Emo Obots. Seems to be the introduction of Fred David as well. Well, at this point, it's looking like a game that is going to end in a draw because we follow the trajectory of this game. It looks like no one is going to be able to break down the other. I mean, we saw that with the Rebel Stars Rivers United game. And it's following the same trajectory as at the moment.
Well, it's following the same trajectory, like you said, but if there's a difference between that game and this game is the fact that this game I've seen both teams. They are still attacking, but look at yesterday's game. It looks like the kind of game where both teams were contended with the 1 point each with the got. But in this match, I don't think I'll be sticking my head out for a 1-1 draw just yet. We still have 15 minutes plus added time of football to play, and with the way both teams have been playing so far in this match, we could still get 1 or maybe 2 goals in this match.
Dari Jibola, the man who brought points at the moment for Kwara United. So with that interception, it's up to Raheem Shola. Floating very comfortably from right about the attack. Put forward now for Gata. Send across, comes in, pop back, Gidado lets it run away from him. There's Yahya, might have a goal himself, and it's a wayward strike, but just travels away for a goal kick. That's the second time he's trying that. Hasn't worked out for him. He's ending off, you suppose. Yes, not going to be a red card because that one started all the way outside. And the referee has given a free kick, but it's going to be a yellow card. Chivola, that has to be one of the most comical fouls to give away here. Again, grabbed onto him to not let you go unless you bless me.
Something about this is close to the Abia Warriors attacker. He tried to not fall down, tried to make sure that he kept going, but Adibola was like, no, you're not going nowhere, even if I have to drag you as much as I can drag you. But that was a very comical foul.
It's to a free kick at the edge of the area, just down the left-hand side. Just setting his wall. It's a chance. We've not seen good free kicks yet. Maybe this one will be better. And yes, it is better. Just inches away from the upright. Because it's the first free kick we've seen that wasn't blazing to the sky. What about a tip that one?
Despite the fact that the ball did not end in the net, like you said, it looks like the first good free kick we've seen this tournament. I could say, oh, it was inches wide, or it was just a little bit off the target. But it shows that just maybe this could be the first of many where we see players finally playing free kick as an intent to score and not just an intent to get some individual glory. But like I said earlier, this game just looks like a game that still have 1 or 2 goals in it. I don't think this game is going to end in 1-1 draw.
That's what she says. It's going to crack. That time, that cross looking for right. Kwara settle you. And trouble for Babatunde Bright. Seemed to have overstretched the knee. Might be needing the attention of the medics. Free kick to Kwara United. It's going to be another change for the Hamley boys. And we're going to see the introduction of fees. Final 5 minutes of regulation time. Plus stoppages. Renze defending. Not letting Chimdi get the better of the ball. First all the way back. So Kimute. Wagu. Back to the Bright, just covering. Kwara United getting possession of the fees. Wagu. Wide to the right. Shola coming forward for Kwara United. Might work something for himself. Wasn't too far out, just inches away from the upright, and well, causing a bit of trouble for Kemute. Pressing from Shola Abdurrahim to cover that from nothing.
That was a very good strike. It has came at full stretch, but unfortunately the ball was just wide. But because, like you said, it was just out or nothing. Because it looked like it was going to pass, but if he saw the space and said, "You know what? I'm going to take this shot," and that was a very good chance for Kwara United.
See a lot of the discussions still going on between Kwara United fans and Ghanaians here in the comment section. Yeah, Ladibu brings Remo Stars into the conversation. Says Jude Winos, Remo Stars will also face Mamelodi Storm, so stay tuned. And Kofi says this team can never anything beat Kotoko. They don't even know. Praise has to be the #1 defender of the Nigerian side. Says now be like now monochrome my Ghanaian brothers they watch and Tambambo says Kwara United can't stand before Kotoko. Do you see what Kotoko did to Kaiser Chiefs? Okay, Kudu says calm down, sit up. September is almost here. Yes, I do reckon. And Emmanuel Isaac says Kaiser Chiefs are not a good side. They won't beat Rivers United any day. And that's how Rivers United comes into the group chat. Abia Ibrahim says Ghanaian football has dropped a lot. Kotoko can't beat any of the team on display today. Just checking through some of your comments as the game continues to wound down. And Tabambo says, I will never support Kotoko again if this small team scores us. This small team, so if Kwara United scores, he won't support Sante Kotoko again. Ibrahim says Yahya and Kata better ballers. And Abiodun Ibrahim says Medema is stronger than Kotoko in Ghana. If you bring Medema into the group chat, you remember that Medema defeated Remo Stars in the CAF Champions League preliminary rounds on penalties in the second leg that was played at the Remo Stars Stadium in Ikene. Well, now playing into the 90th minute. Still 1-1 this game. Just a reminder of how the table stands, because this edition of the Valuejet Cup is going to be a league format, and so everyone is going to play everyone. Remo Stars, after 2 games, will be on the table with 4 points. Kwara United will have 4 points as well from 3 games. Equalizer City will have 3 points from 2 games after the loss to Kwara United. And in 4th position is going to be Abia Warriors with 2 points, and then Rivers United with 2 points as well. Shooting Stars is 6th with 1 point from 1 game. With no points, I beg your pardon, from 1 game. They lost their opening game to Equalizer City and haven't played in the next. They didn't play their last game, and they won't also be playing today. I have both of their games tomorrow. Even as Abia Warriors look like they've scored, but the offside flag will go up. Oh, Chindi Mepring was celebrating already. Thought he had a second. But not this time. Oh, Victor Kwara what's that man? And they just found a way on the left-hand side. Brilliant shot, flashed at the goalkeeper. Shiraj makes a save and it falls kindly for Victor, but the referee got that one. The assistant referee was spot on. Offside, good call.
Good call from the AR. You could see that when the first shot came in, he was already standing in front of the goalkeeper. So very good one from the AR. That was offside. But yes, Abia Warriors just came knocking, but unfortunately, the flag came to the rescue for Kwara United.
We are now into additional time. And after this, we will be immediately seeing the next game of the day and the final game of the day for Matchday 3. It's going to be Remo Stars up against Ikorodu City. Remo Stars currently have about 9 of their players in the Chan Eagles squad that is currently in Tanzania and will be facing Sudan later on today. And after the game between Remo Stars and Ikorodu City, all attentions will definitely switch to the Super Eagles in Chan. They lost their opening game to Senegal, and we're hoping to get themselves back with a fighting chance in the tournament. This tournament, this year, the Valuejet Cup, it's just a pre-season tournament, and it's a testing ground for many of the teams, for all of the teams first of all, to see out some of the players they potentially want to add to the squad. And at the same time, it's a preparation ground for teams who will be playing particularly on the continent. Get them into matchup fitness and help them to test out their squad more quickly, so the Nigerian sides would not be lacking in game time and preparation on the continent. Free kick to Kwara United, 93 minutes on the clock. You reckon we'll have 1 or 2 minutes left in the additional time? Cross comes in, and an infringement. Babatuni Bright is penalized. Referee will keep his card in his pocket because Babatuni Bright already has a card. And full time here. Match 1, day 3 of the 2025 Valuejet pre-season tournament. It's ended in another draw for Abia Warriors. Chindi Mepring opening the scoring with a fantastic flying header off across from the corner from Tahir Abubakar. And Daria Jibola coming on as a substitute in the second half. Had his header blocked, but the ball fell kindly to him. And he finished that one himself. So it's full time here. Share of the spoils. Abia Warriors 1, Kwara United 1. And we will immediately come up with the second game that kicks off immediately.